Okay, I wanted to talk about this national campaign that I have noticed, which is part of the war on education.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds good at first, and it's called Tear the Paper Ceiling. And it is a program that talks about hiring people without a degree because they have skills and can work for you and have better skills without the college degree.
Right.
What I see this doing is and they refer to the degree or education as a piece of paper. They don't give it any quality of what one learns in higher education. So what I see is they're not teaching any history or at least the chance to learn about history and question history and learn that. They're not learning about race. They're not learning those things in grade schools and elementary schools. And now they want to dumb us down by denigrating a piece of paper, your degree. Mm-hmm. And instead, we can just all be worker bees with skills to do the work without thinking.
Yeah.
We're so much more easy to control us without thinking. Because in college, and I have 2 master's degrees because I love to learn. In college, I learned to question. I learned to assess. I learned to assess policies and laws. And I learned to assess research and how it was done. And the most important part of the research is it peer-reviewed research? Does it have look for a confirmation bias? Has it been replicated? And every good research paper ends with identifying the weaknesses in their own research. Right. And then, and looking at policy and laws, it's like they're passing all these laws that they don't, and nobody questions the unintended consequences of the laws. For instance, the one in Texas, which says that the parents are not no child should have a undiseased, healthy body part removed. That's Ken Paxton's opinion on the law they passed. Well, doesn't that mean that there should be no circumcision?
Yeah,
in
it would.
Texas now?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Barbara.
And I can turn those people in and get a reward.
Is there a bounty for that? Is that another one of their bounty laws?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ken Paxton has. Oh, what about the children who are born with more than 10 fingers, more than 10 toes? Oh, but Paxton says your parents do not have the right to make that decision for you because you're not able. The infant or the child. They're saying child. The child does not have the right to consent. Right. So you can't remove any of this until they are adults. I mean,
right.
This is how they pass these laws that they don't even give any thought to the unintended consequences.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And going after circumcision would be a great way to illustrate that. And if you wanted to make one of those lawsuits and try to get your $10,000 bounty, some people put circumcision notices in the paper. I mean, because it's a substantial ritual, particularly for Jews. And so it should be fairly easy to find some kid who's getting a circumcision in Texas that you could sue around. Although, it would be kind of a nasty thing to do. I totally get that, but interesting, very interesting.
You report them to Child Protective Services also.
Yeah. Wow.
And
incredible.
I was a social worker and did child abuse investigations for years, and that's such a conflict with our philosophy and our everything in our training. You're going to send people who are trained to help out to do these investigations on parents who are trying to help their children. I mean, it's a mad, mad world.
Yeah, it really is. Barbara, thank you. Thanks. It was brilliant. Thank you so much.